What is up, everybody? Happy hump day. Hope you guys are having an awesome week thus far. I just wanted to jump on here for a quick live because I was out getting a few groceries, stocking up to make sure I've got a few things to come back to after a quick little weekend trip. And I was like, this would be a really great little lesson for some people to learn. So yeah, again, like we're going to talk about how to read a nutrition label. But before I jump into that, I wanted to talk about travel, right? I'm getting a lot of clients lately who are coming to me. They're having a little bit of struggles with like how to prepare for travel. What should they do with travel? You guys, if you're going on a trip, you're probably not going to make or break your results in those few days. For instance, I was just on a trip last week for like 6 days or something. Coming up starting tomorrow, I'll be out of town for 5 days. What I do during that trip is not going to make or break my results. Sure, there might be a few setbacks there, but it's more important what I'm doing before and after my trip. And so before my trip, I'm pretty on point. I'm tracking my nutrition. I'm doing the damn thing. I'm hitting my protein, my calories, my fiber, and I'm setting up for success to make sure that I'm eating primarily whole foods. What am I going to do after my trip? I'm going to do the same damn thing. I'm going to get right back to doing what I normally do. And I will not be tracking on this trip because I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't have any specific goals for weight loss or anything right now. It's just all about living my best life. So a few things that I grabbed to make sure that I've got some groceries to come home to would be things like oats. So oatmeal, amazing source of carbohydrates, give you some fuel, crush those workouts, do the damn thing. I've also got some yogurt. So we're going to talk about these yogurts, but yogurts can be a great source of some protein for you. So protein is one of the things I know many of us are challenged to get into our normal day-to-day. So yogurt is an easy option. You can use it for breakfast. You can use it for dessert. You can use it for a morning or afternoon snack. Like yogurt is a great, simple option that you don't have to cook. You can just add some berries or something to it, okay? I also got some mini chocolate chips for my crack bowls because these things are fire, obviously. I got my normal coffee creamer. Pretty excited about a new limited edition Oreo. These ones are snickerdoodle, so just adding them to my collection. I think I still have about 8 packs of Oreos in my cupboards right now. And then I grabbed some relish, some Miracle Whip, some Parmesan cheese, the relish and Miracle Whipper so I can make my amazing Big Mac sauce that I do for my burgers that I have pretty much on the regular. And Parmesan is just a great little easy option to add on to like some veggies or something. Just give it a little extra flavor, a little extra kick. So anyways, that's what I got. Then I also got some new things. So I talk about easy protein sources to travel with. You can put these in your luggage, in your carry-on. You can put these in your backpack. You can put these in your purse. I typically recommend to people what do I have in here? So these little tuna packets, okay? So we've got these tuna packets, Starkiss brand. I've got a couple of them here that are 14, 15 grams of protein. These are super easy to just take with you, you guys. But today I was like, you know what? I need to look for one thing that one of my clients had recommended because she is not a fan of the tuna. She does not get down with it. So I was able to find them chicken. So these are the same damn thing, just with chicken instead of tuna. So if you're somebody who struggles with, you don't like tuna, try these chicken ones. So I'm going to try them out for travel. 10, 11, 15 grams of protein. We've got a chicken salad. We've got a zesty lemon pepper, buffalo style, and just white premium chicken. So again, these are easy enough that I can throw in my purse and grab and go for a quick protein source. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not enough protein. You would want to have a couple of these packets most likely because I typically tell people to aim for at least 20 grams of protein in a meal. So again, if you can keep like 2 of these in your purse, super simple option for on the go. You know, if you're in your car for a long time, if you're on an airplane, if you are running errands and taking the kids here and there, great source for you. You don't have to refrigerate them or anything. Okay. So now let's jump into a little bit about nutrition label reading. Okay. So you might be somebody who goes to the store and you just look at yogurt and you're like, okay, amazing. This looks great. I really like the packaging. Oh, I love the color. It's purple. I'm going to throw this in my cart. But do you really know what you're buying? So I find that people just don't know how to read a label. So let's talk about labels on these. Wow, get off of me, Google Meet. So on these labels, you're going to see calories. You're going to see fat, carbohydrates, protein, but do you have any clue what you're looking for when you look at those things? Carbs, fats, proteins, those are macronutrients. These are the things that make up all of our foods, and however many macros you have of carbs, fats, and protein, that's where we get the calories from on a label, okay? So they don't just come out of thin air. They're made of carbs, fats, and protein. So if I'm looking at this yogurt, for instance, it tells me there's 80 calories in one serving, and one serving size is 170 grams. So I would measure out 170 grams on my food scale if I wanted a full serving of this. And there's about 5 servings in one of these bad boys. Okay, so for this one, that's what it is. And guess what? In this other one, same thing. The serving size is the same. All right, 170 grams for a serving, and there's 5 in the container. So we look at the calories on this first one. There are 80 calories. There are 3 grams of fat, 15 grams of carbs, and only 5 grams of protein. All right. So if we do the math, if you're unaware of what that looks like, for every gram of fat, you get 9 calories. For every gram of carb and every gram of protein, you get 4 calories. So if we were to do the math on this, we take the fat, 0, multiply it by 9, 0. Then we take the carbs, 15, multiply it by 4, you get 60. And then you look at the protein and it's 5 grams, you multiply that by 4 and you get 20, okay? So 15 times 4, 60, 5 times 4, 20, you get 80 calories in one serving of this. And lo and behold, on the label, it actually says 80 calories. So it matches up. That is a very infrequent thing. And I'm gonna show you why on this next one. So my other yogurt, this one shows 90 calories for the same serving size, 0 grams of fat, same as the other one, but now we've got just 10 carbohydrates and we've got 14 grams of protein. So 0 times 9, 0. 10 times 4, 40. So 10 carbs, 4 calories a piece. There's 40 calories in this thing that come from carbs. And then for protein, 4 times 14. So 4 times 14, that's 40, 24, 64. So we've got 40 plus 64, 104 calories in one serving of this yogurt. But it says only 90 calories. What the hell is up with that? So there's a lot of rounding on food labels. I'm not sure how they're able to round all the way down to 90 when obviously we can see from the math, 40 plus, see, look, I did it wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm doing math wrong, you guys. 14 times 4 is, wow, why can I not do math right now? 40, 56. Okay, so 56 plus 40. Wow, I am not smart today. Okay, so there are 56 calories from the protein on this one and 40 from carbs. So we're looking at 96 calories as opposed to the 90 it shows on the label. So, okay, wow, brain fart, Crystal. This means they can round. They can round down, they can round up. In this case, they chose to round down because doesn't 90 calories sound better to you than 96 calories? Yes, it probably does. So this one, less calories. This one, just a few more calories. But let's talk about the advantage of one versus the other. In this first one, there may only be 80 calories, but you're only getting 5 grams of protein. And as I mentioned before, you should likely be aiming for about 20 or more grams of protein in each meal. And if you're looking for a higher protein option when it comes to something like yogurt, because this can be a really great source of protein, you want to have most of the calories in that yogurt coming from protein versus from carbs. Why? Because it's really easy to get carbs from a lot of different things, you guys. It's a little bit tougher to get protein from sources of food. It just is, especially when we're traveling and stuff. So keep that in mind. So again, this one only has 5 grams of protein, whereas this one has 14 grams of protein, almost 3 times as much as the other one for only, 16 extra calories? Like, I'm going to take those 16 extra calories. I'm going to want the higher protein option. So another thing you could do, and what I'll probably do with these, is I'll mix and match. Maybe I'll have like a serving of each, and that's going to give me only, 176 calories. Putting them together is going to give me 19 grams of protein. Yeah, there's going to be a decent amount of carbs in there, but that right there is a pretty filling meal for 19 calories. And then if I wanted to have even more protein in there, I could sprinkle in some protein powder and really bulk it up. Okay, so again, that's the difference between these two. Then I bought these little mini ones as well, because these are just great for having on the go. And for this one, it's 80 calories in one of these bad boys, 9 carbs, 12 grams of protein. So a little bit less protein in these prepackaged ones compared to this other one here. But these are just great if you're on the go. Again, you're probably going to want 2 servings of these because there's only 12 grams of protein. So if you want to get 24 grams of protein, just have 2 of these guys. And again, make it really easy on yourself. Throw in some berries or something, and you've got a delicious little snack or breakfast or something to tide you over for a little bit. So I hope that was helpful with protein and what you're looking for when you're looking for like a yogurt option, okay? If you wanted to do something that has even less carbs than these other ones I showed you, plain Greek yogurts are really the way to go. And you could even do like 1 serving of one of these flavored Greek yogurts with a serving of regular yogurt. So that's another option too. The brand that I buy from Costco, I want to say it has about 18 grams of protein. So if I did a serving of that plain Greek yogurt and a serving of this vanilla Greek yogurt, that would give me like 32 grams of protein, and it'd be pretty damn filling. And again, you can add even more flavor by adding in something like berries. Okay, so that's the yogurt. Now let's talk about oats. Okay, oats are not all made equally. So I have 3 different kinds here. These are the kinds that I use for myself. I do these little 100-calorie packs because they're quick, they're easy, super convenient, and it's only 100 calories. My husband, he gets to eat quite a bit more calories than me, like 1,000 more calories a day than me. So he loves these on the go, easy oatmeals as well, but he needs more calories. So I need less calories, I go with the 100-calorie option. He needs more calories, he goes with the 170 or 150 calorie options, because it's just easy to get in. So let's talk about the difference on these labels. This one for him has 10 grams of protein. So this is going to be the steel cut oat version. It has 2.5 fat, 28 carbs, 10 grams of protein. If you do the math on this one, it breaks down to 175 calories in a packet of these oats. And again, he's getting 10 grams of protein, which typically oats are not necessarily a great source of protein. This still isn't great. That's why he adds in egg whites to his, and I add in egg whites to mine as well. But it gives him even more protein and even more calories, which again, he's trying to get more of. He needs more fuel. So again, 175 calories, even though the label shows 170. This other kind that I get for him, this one is just going to be higher carbs. And again, he's going to get more calories than I will from my packet. So 2 grams of fat in here, 31 carbs in here, and 4 grams of protein. So as you can see, this one, 10 grams of protein, 4 grams of protein in this one. This one, we got 28 carbs, this one, 31 carbs. So a little bit more carbs in this one, a little bit more protein in this one. He will likely put them together and he'll get a little over 300 calories, 2 packets of oatmeal. Like I said, he's going to add in some egg whites and berries, and it's going to taste delicious and be easy and on the go. So for me, for my 100-calorie pack ones, this one only has 2 grams of fat as opposed to the 2.5 that was in one of these, 2 in the other. So fat's pretty even in all 3 different varieties. And then if we go to the carbohydrates, there's only 18 carbs in this one, as opposed to, remember, his had 31 or 28 carbs. And then for protein, I'm only getting 4 grams of protein in this bad boy. So again, not a high protein food, but this is a really great on the go, quick and simple, like making 90 seconds oatmeal, and then I'll add in my egg whites, and that's going to give me all the protein that I need. So again, just different things. You want to be paying attention to labels when you're shopping. If you're looking for high protein options, if you're looking for low calorie options, there's so much to learn about these things, and just compare. Even like, as you can see, these are all the same brand. Just compare those labels. Are you looking for something higher protein? Are you looking for something that you don't care about the protein because you're going to add protein into it anyways? Like for instance, with me with egg whites, or are you somebody who's like struggling to get in enough calories and you're like, hey, I don't care about the protein content. I'll get protein from something else. I just need a lot of calories, and that 100-calorie option is not going to do it. So anyways, I hope that was helpful and just getting an idea of what you should be looking for on food labels. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, as always, I am an open book. Let me know how I can help serve you. I hope you're all having an amazing day and that you now know a little bit more about what to look for when you're heading to the grocery store this week. Talk soon.